In today's YouTube video, I'm going to share with you one of the gnarliest rollout one-play touchdowns that you can use in all of Madden 24. This is something you're going to be able to use to get behind cover 4 drop, cover 4 match, cover 3, you name it, it gets out on the perimeter and reminds you a lot of last year's escape artist. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Zan from the ZAN Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to show you one of my favorite rollout design one-play touchdowns that I will use nearly universally when I need to get downfield in a hurry. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys do me a solid, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be uploading like crazy in Madden 24, and if you guys are still rocking with me here in Madden 23, you definitely don't want to miss out. I know a lot of you guys are returning to the YouTube space, just trying to figure out what maybe you missed over the last few months. We have been grinding all year long, and we have no plans to stop in Madden 24, which, speaking of which, make sure you guys take advantage of our Gridiron Gameplans Madden 24 pre-sale. But there's only one day left. Make sure that you guys sign up for the website. It's one low price, $75. That will cover all the content we put on the website all year long. That's weekly vault updates, keeping you on top of the pro metas and their counters. All offensive and defensive game plans complete with AP updates as the AP values change and the meta shift all year long, and Discord access where we have private lab sessions for our members inside the Discord to get better at the game weekly. So make sure you guys take advantage of it. Otherwise, let's get into today's video. We're going to be talking about the single back bunch X Nasty. Now, the play that we're going to be running here is verticals. Verticals is a play that with this deep skinny corner, we're going to want that to the wide side of the field with our bunch to the short side of the field. And the reason that I like this is that even against a cover 4 style drop, which is usually a 3-man rush contain, we are going to be able to throw one-play touchdowns over the top against this. Now, there are a couple different ways that we can go about this as it pertains your standard 3-man rush. If you want to, you can motion the tight end across, block him, and put a double team on. This route combo right here is good, but I'm going to show you a small tweak that's going to make this better. What we're going to do is we're going to put the running back on a wheel route. And I know that that kind of seems weird, but what this is going to do is this is going to make it so that the wheel route pulls down the outside quarter zone on the wide side of the field, which gives us a throw over the top to Justin Jefferson. Now, with this particular play, we are going to be rolling out and throwing a free form over the top with the long range Deadeye. This allows you to make crazy throws on the run, similar to the way that we used to throw with Escape Artist last year. So if you kind of see how this looks here, because this is a long range throw, even though we're on the run, we're going to get a Deadeye throw, which allows us to hit our receiver in stride with the free form down the sideline. So I'm going to show this to you again. What we're going to do is we're going to motion the tight end across the formation, wheel the running back, and you can do whatever you want with your route combo to the other side of the field. Honestly, I think a great candidate in case your opponent blitzes you is maybe a street corner to the short side of the field, because you can still go ahead and throw your corner route into the sideline there and toe tap for about a 25 to 30 yard gain. So if you can't escape the pocket, they blitz you off the wide side of the field, this is a great bailout for you. But again, with this particular concept, if you do want to focus on what we're doing to the wide side of the field, another thing that you might actually include is a delay route. And I know that sounds weird, but if you actually do a delay route and slap the double team on this player, we'll actually suck him into a pass block animation, and then we're going to be able to throw this all the way over the top again with that free form, and we're going to be able to rack it. If we miss that tackle right there, we're in for a one-play score. Either way, we're down inside the 5-yard line. So that's a really easy way to handle your cover 4 drop style setup. Now, most players don't run cover 4 drop, but the X Nasty is such a good running formation that a lot of players will sit in cover 4 because of the run fit. The other common cover 4 that you'll face is going to be more of a match style cover 4. And again, this is going to rely on the tight end to help seal this for you. These are a little bit more challenging with a 4-man rush, but what we're going to do is we're going to block the tight end. We are going to shift to the right, and we are going to double team the defensive end that's in the contain. And if you can do this correctly, you will notice that you should still be okay. And with quarters, we've got a couple of different things available to us. We're not actually going to need to roll out at all with this. First and foremost, we could just use the quarters beater where we put the X receiver on a streak. This will bust the coverage nearly every time for an up pass lead to the X receiver, and you're just going to rack that for a one-play score. The other way that we're going to be able to beat this coverage is going to be to kind of set up a setup where maybe we just isolate this B receiver will smart route it down on a corner route and just let him kind of work against his guy. Now, if you want to, you can leave it as the deeper route. It will take a little bit longer to develop. With this one, especially if they're containing, it's a little bit tougher to get outside. So in this situation, you're just going to stay in the pocket and just kind of let this route get open against the match coverage and just throw the rat catch. You see, again, this is a very easy throw. It beats quarters very easily. You don't even really have to roll out because it is a match coverage. It's not that big of a deal. Now, if you do want to roll out on this, one thing that I would recommend doing is actually doing a slide protect to the left, double team on the defensive tackle to let this guy come in free. And then we are going to actually basically try to kind of drift, I would say, to the left of the pocket. And what that does is it kind of brings that guy off the edge and allows the running back to cut him. So you see right here how he cuts his legs. Now we can roll out and kind of throw that free form on the fly and get that rat catch. Again, this beats match coverage, so you don't really have to worry about actually using a rollout. If you just want to stay in the pocket and let this route get open down the field, that's absolutely fine as well. So those are your cover 4 setups. Let's go ahead now and get into more of our cover 3 manipulation. When it comes to cover 3, we still can beat zone the exact same way. So if I were to call, for instance, cover 3 sky, again, with this particular example, what we will do is still work our verticals with the solo receiver to the wide side of the field. We could utilize the wheel route to the running back. And then from there, it's up to you what you want to do on the backside. You could go ahead and apply your double team, and you're still going to want to roll out. So you see right here, we get this seal. And then with this particular example, you can kind of, but again, if you do want to beat cover 3 here, again, you could smart route B, go ahead and motion your tight end over. You can put the running back on a wheel if you want, smart route down that corner route, double team here, and just kind of roll out. Again, you get that seal, and then you can kind of freeform this ball down. You see, you can click on and make that catch. You know, roll out corner, kind of similar to last year. You're just gonna roll out, throw it down towards the sideline, click on, come back and attack it. That's another way that you can kind of pick up some chunk yardage. Another way that you might want to run this is to run the X receiver on a streak down the sideline. If you put him on like a fade, he can pull that outside third. This is another way that you can kind of make this work. Still do this cut block rollout if you want to, kind of snap it. See right there, we sucked him into that animation. And now I can still roll out and throw this freeform down, come back and attack the ball. Right there, we dropped it. But again, still kind of getting the rollout, getting outside the pocket, able to get out wide. One thing I do want to share with you late in this video, and we may even do a video tomorrow on this topic, is that if you do want to roll out on a contain, especially a 4-man rush with contains, you can actually go ahead and block the running back just similar and use the formula that we were just talking about. So again, with this, you might go ahead and slide protect left, double team the right of screen D tackle, and the contains will kind of jog into the backfield and open up a giant B gap escape alley. So you see right here, I could just kind of get out and go. And then in that situation, if I wanted to, you know, relocate and throw the ball, that's a way that you guys can do that as well. You can just take off if you guys want as well. Let's show that to you one more time again against the contains, just because in that last example, I was a little bit too close to the line of scrimmage and went to throw the ball and instead spun. Again, we're slide protecting to the left of the screen. We are double teaming the right D tackle, and then we are blocking the running back, and he'll just jog into the backfield, which opens up this escape alleyway, which allows us to kind of throw the free forms down to the sideline. Now, that wasn't the best free form, but you saw how I was able to get outside, prolong the play, change my launch point, and be able to let that rip over the top. So pretty easy stuff right there, obviously. One more coverage to get into here. This is going to be your cover 2. There's absolutely nothing to worry about with cover 2. Corner routes beat cover 2. We all know this. All you have to do with this is go ahead and smart route this guy. Maybe you go ahead and put a streak down the field. Again, if you want to do the double team, cut block, roll out, whatever it is you want to do. There's our cut block. Now I'm rolling out. This is going to be a touchdown to B, freeform it up the sideline, long range dead eye, and we're able to rack it up the sideline down inside the 10-yard line. Pretty easy stuff. Again, if they are containing you, it's not going to change too much the way that you're going to act with this. Again, you're just going to smart route B, you block the running back, slide protect, double team here, let that guy jog into the backfield, escape out this way, freeform it up the field, and we are out. So again, you see right there, pretty easy stuff. This would also kind of apply to DB Fire, although DB Fire is a little bit different. Obviously, with them blitzing guys off the corner, it can be a little bit more of a challenge. I'll kind of show you a DB Fire-ish look here, so that way you guys can kind of see how I would operate with this. Again, this is a base align typically. You're not going to struggle too darn much with this, to be honest with you. What I'll typically do with this is I will go ahead and motion a tight end across, and I will smart route B. A lot of times with this, if you want to, you can put the running back on a wheel. This is a weird one. Sometimes I'll just snap the ball and just kind of scramble back. You see how it sucks that guy into that blocking assignment, and then I can freeform this up the field. So we can still escape out of the pocket on DB fire when it's base aligned. A lot of times those corners just run straight into the tight end anyways, and you could just boot outside of them. Even when you base align and press, this still will sometimes do this. Again, here I'll motion Strange across, block him, put the running back on a wheel, contain here. And again, I'm just kind of like watching Strange. There's that blocking assignment. You see how I was able to get outside. Now, unfortunately, Nolan Smith, for some reason, shed off the tackle. That wasn't something we were guessing was going to happen, but you saw that that corner's blitz angle wasn't really impacting us too much. If you want to with this, you can kind of set up, you know, a similar deal where you can put B on a smart route, streak A, block the running back, slide protect, and then just kind of ID the mic over here. Let that guy kind of come in. And again, you can see like I can escape out and then freeform that over the top. You see that we were able to, you know, throw that. So again, kind of running out of the pocket on DB fire. If you kind of understand how to get those guys to kind of engage with your blockers, and that opens up a B gap alleyway, or you can boot out around it depending on if it's a 4-man front or not. We got a lot of ways to escape the pocket here out of the X Nasty, but I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Check out the Gridiron Gameplans Madden 24 presale. Again, offer ends tomorrow. Also, make sure that you guys are checking out that X Nasty offense. I think a lot of you are going to want to be in it. I'm putting a lot of free content out on YouTube for the X Nasty, so hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, this is ZAN. Get in the lab and good luck.